Buyers, beware. In this video, I'm going to be talking about top 3 things you need to keep in mind before buying a property in Lagos, Nigeria. In this video, I'm going to be sharing helpful tips that will not just only keep you on the edge to avoid fraudulent activities currently ongoing in the sector, but it keeps you more informed as a buyer to stay ahead to avoid anything that will tamper with your hard-earned money. In case you're seeing this video for the very first time, please welcome aboard. I'm your girl, Salome Bassi, representing Real Estate with Sally. And I join you, please, if you're seeing this video for the first time, subscribe to the channel and turn on notification buttons so that whenever we post videos like this, you will be among the first few persons to see. So over to the topic, and over my course of experience as a real estate agent in this sector, I have experienced how lots and lots of people have lost money buying properties. I'm not just talking about, the tens of millions kind of investment. I'm talking about people that invested hundreds of millions, even to the tons of 200 millions, and yet only to end up finding out that this property were sham. Real estate companies have been victims of this as well, as much as individual buyers. So it's very, very important to not just trust any company you see or any property you see flying around. It is important for you as a buyer to take adequate steps and helpful steps to ensure that these properties are actually free from every form of encumbrances to avoid falling prey or victim to all of these. The number one thing you need to keep in mind when buying properties within the real estate sector here in Lagos is understanding and carrying out a thorough due diligence on the company you're buying a property from. There are lots and tons of companies selling real estate in Lagos, and the truth is not all of these companies are actually genuine with actually intention of helping within the sector. A lot of people have heard that there is money in real estate, so they are just coming to buy from the pie without actually coming to give value to the sector. So you have to be very, very conscious and cautious when buying properties from any company at all. Look back at their track history and look back at their projects. What have they been able to do? Do they have any history of unkept, unfulfilled promises, or are they always keeping up to their word? It is very, very integral. Otherwise, you're going to fall prey and victim to fraudulent companies and companies that actually buy properties and then without developing their estate. So number 2 thing you need to keep in mind as a buyer is carrying out a due diligence on the property itself. No property is fully guaranteed to be genuine without a due diligence confirming that. It's like someone coming out from nowhere and telling you that you just won 20 million naira without any physical evidence. You just don't take that word for this thing. You demand evidence. According to this thing, anything that is not proven cannot be true. I mean, according to the court system, I don't know where I got that from, but either way, evidence is very integral. Whenever you see a property, whether you're buying a house, carry out a due diligence on the building plan approval. Does the property have a building plan approval? Because if the property does not have a building plan approval, you're going to have issues with the government later on, because they can come in any time of the day and demolish that building. But if the property has a building plan approval, it means the government has given consent over that building. If you're buying a land property, due diligence can come in form of charting the coordinates of the property to ensure that what they are saying about the land is commensurate, and taking it further to allow SAT to confirm every other document that entails about the land. And I hope you learned something from this. Please, if you have any reservations about this, comment below. And if you have any experience contrary to this, comment below. Or if you know anyone who has bought properties and have fallen prey to fraudulent activities, comment below. I want to hear your feedback on this. So number 3 and last in this category is buying a property without physical inspection. I know the internet has evolved how business are being transacted. You don't need to see things to be able to buy. But when it comes to Nigeria, we are still learning to be law-abiding people. So you can't just buy properties without a physical feel, a physical sight of this. Except for exceptional case scenarios, it is always important to see a property for yourself, or send someone to the site if you're not in Nigeria to come inspect these properties for you. That way you're matching, you're confirming what this person said with what they are doing. Or if you can't see these properties for yourself physically, at least have a direct communication and ensure that the money, the account you're paying this money to is actually the real estate company's account, not an individual's account. I hope you learned something from this series. My name is Salome Bassi again, and I represent Real Estate with Sally. If you learned something from this, I'd like to get a feedback from you. And if you're looking to buy properties in Lagos, talk to your girl. I'm here to help you. So see you on the next one. Until again, bye-bye.